To sleep is of the slumber. For food is of the belly. A tug of war and a wrestle with hunger. Calmly provoking enunciations of what is unreal as though they were. Oh yes, I did. I ate an unrealistic meal. As I was about to hit another round of meal, they denied me. Reason why I wrestled with my entire strength to have it back until I was awoken. Right after victory over hunger, as a believer, eating a delicious and sumptuous meal in my dream is supernaturally deceitful and spiritually dangerous, signifying a dark setback from the covenant of darkness, from the prince of dark dreams himself. A fervent prayer warfare is the true light to overcome. My kitchen is my safe place. My kitchen is my peace. The journey to my kitchen is the journey to my heart, filled with happiness and joy forevermore. To eat a healthy, realistic meal, it would be required of you to prepare and accurately get your ingredients set. Blending some of your ingredients would also be required. Ingredients such as white seed lemon would often require an initial thorough rinsing before blending. To my foreign and non-African audience, white seed lemon is extremely rich in protein, and this is from a certain cucurbitaceous plant. It is therefore dried and grounded and widely consumed as a soup by many Western Africans. The Yorubas call it egusi, the Igbos call it ewusi, and while the Ghanaians call it agusi, and it is also called ohi, ipa, ikan, agushi, or mbikpa.
My name is JOLLOFmann, and I think I am a swallowtist. I practice swallowtism. As a Yoruba Nigerian chef, I am solely addicted to eating mountainous, gigantic, and solid meals with sumptuous vegetable soup.
As a food scientist and expert, my recommendation is that this soup should be given a generic identity coined from its major ingredient. To coin out a name for the soup using its major ingredient, what then should we call this soup? If this soup is made up of 4 major ingredients: broccoli, rucola, spinach, and egusi, 3 names came to my mind: spiribrosi, Egorubrusi.
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it.
The last name, which I think is my favorite, BRORUSINACH. This recipe is incomplete and would never be of international standard, and neither would it digest in the stomach without the inclusion of a giant turkey leg, which the Germans call not President Putin of Russia, Putin Unterkeule, meaning a turkey leg or a turkey drumstick. Hack number 1. If you live in Germany or any other part in Europe, then you are putting your health at risk by boiling and seasoning your turkey meat wrongly. Never should you season your turkey meat immediately you set it on it. You ought to pre-boil it with salt water for about 5 minutes for another round of boiling with the necessary amount of seasonings. I would be using my kitchen sink as a replacement for a giant bowl. Ensure that your kitchen sink is properly disinfected and clean before use. Rinse your vegetable thoroughly. Slice and dice it evenly and carefully until the entire bowl of vegetable containing spinach vegetable and rucola vegetable is empty.
Oh God, please, no! No!
Speaking of hygiene, this simple pre-boiling process will definitely help you to completely eliminate every unwanted particles that has emanated from the boiling turkey's leg, draining the previous salt water and replacing with a fresh water that is then seasoned. If you are conscious of your health and you aren't a fan of salt like me, then I strongly advise that you adopt my kind of seasoning method, but specifically utilizing a lot of turmeric, curry, garlic and tiger nutmeg as alternatives for salt. Brassica oleracea, predominantly cultivated in Europe, contains glucosinonates which the body converts into substances that fight cancer. Hack number 2. Crack open one piece of raw egg gently to carefully extract the raw clear egg white. Add it up to the blended egusi and stir evenly. Reason: to help fasten the build-up process to form a ball-like molded egusi soup. After a consistent and proper deep frying, at this point, adding our vegetable is next. After a proper deep frying of the egusi for about 3 to 5 minutes until a firm egusi is molded up, visible and scattered around the soup in a slightly brown coloration.
Oh, sorry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Do it.
Permit me to say, the aromatic sensation of the soup led me into the temptation I could not resist.
You are a thief. You are a thief. Why?
Because the woman was accusing me of stealing the meat in the house.
Which woman?
Kazu's wife. Well, it's not me.
God have mercy.
It was one rat that is in that house.
That rat must be your size.
No.
We are about getting to the final stage, and at this point we need to add our pepper mix, our boiled seasoned turkey leg and our already chopped rucola vegetable, and allow to boil for about 3 minutes to have our BRORUSINACH soup ready to be served to our guests, friends and families.
How did you be that?
BRORUSINACH soup can be best eaten with greased swallow. Oh yes, grease. We categorically recommend German grease. This is because the texture feels very succulent, easy to swallow, digests faster and also very satisfying when made as a swallow meal. Oh, Chineke. Hold up, lest I forget, that object is called igbako in Yoruba and could be referred to as food scooper in English. It is a healthy replacement for plastic food scoopers. It is made up of wooden material instead of using unhealthy plastic scoops that will eventually melt down poisonous synthetic materials into our meals. Number 3. Utilizing olive oil, clean, fresh, lukewarm water, or the combination of both would simplify the extraction process of the swallow from the wooden food stirring stick or from the cooking pot itself into your plate. Cooking should never be boring. In JOLLOFmann, cooking is smile, laughter, and endless happiness.
Madam, baby, give us soup.
And if you have learned a little, if you have learned anything new, kindly give us a thumbs up, give us a support by sharing, liking, and subscribing to our channel.